David had always been the kind of man who believed in facts and tangible results. Estranged from his family for years due to a series of misunderstandings and conflicts, he lived alone in a small apartment, his life growing increasingly monotonous and lonely. Despite his challenges, one dream persisted in his heart: reconciling with his family. David's initial attempts to bridge the gap had failed miserably. Each phone call ended in a shouting match, and letters remained unanswered. The chasm between him and his family seemed to widen with every passing year, filling him with despair and regret. His reality was a constant reminder of the relationships he yearned to restore but felt powerless to mend. One rainy afternoon, the turning point in David's life arrived in the form of a therapy session. His therapist handed him a book titled The Law of Attraction. Skeptical yet desperate, David began to read. The concept was simple yet profound. Our thoughts and feelings attract experiences into our lives. As he delved deeper, he learned about visualization, vision boards, and daily affirmations. Hesitant but hopeful, David decided to give it a try. Every morning, David spent a few minutes visualizing a happy reunion with his family. He created a vision board filled with pictures of family gatherings. Words like forgiveness, love, and unity prominently displayed around them. His daily affirmations became a ritual. I am attracting love and reconciliation into my life. Though initially skeptical, David found solace in these practices. They gave him the courage to take the first step. David's journey to mending his family relationships was anything but easy. He started by reaching out with sincere apologies, expressing his genuine desire to make amends. The first phone calls were tense. His siblings were cautious, his parents skeptical. There were moments when old wounds reopened, leading to difficult conversations filled with tears and accusations. Doubt crept into David's heart, threatening to erode his newfound optimism. But David held on to the principles of the law of attraction. He visualized positive outcomes, reminded himself of his affirmations, and continued forging ahead. He sought advice from his therapist and found a mentor who had successfully reconciled with their estranged family. Their support became his anchor during tumultuous times. Months passed, and gradually, the seeds of reconciliation began to sprout. David's persistence paid off when he managed to arrange a family meeting. Though the atmosphere was initially awkward, small gestures of understanding and forgiveness began to emerge. His siblings shared their feelings, his parents expressed their regrets, and for the first time in years, it felt like a breakthrough was possible. The moment of manifestation arrived on a sunny weekend when the entire family gathered at their old home. David felt a mixture of anxiety and hope as he walked through the familiar front door. As they sat around the dining table, old memories resurfaced and laughs were shared over childhood stories. The healing had begun. Emotions ran high, and tears of joy and forgiveness flowed freely. David realized his belief and efforts were paying off. The vision he had held onto for so long was gradually becoming a reality. As he reflected on his journey, David felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude. He had not only regained his family but also discovered the power of belief. His life had irrevocably changed, filled now with love, understanding, and a renewed sense of belonging. David continued practicing the law of attraction, not just to maintain his family relationships, but to cultivate positivity in all aspects of his life. David's journey became an inspiration to many. He often shared his story, encouraging others to believe in the power of the law of attraction. He had learned that while the path to reconciliation was fraught with challenges, it was also rich with opportunities for growth and healing. And most importantly, he realized that the power to change his life had always been within him, waiting to be harnessed.